If you want to filter out your queries on Google Search Console, just like I did, as you can see, all the queries that you are seeing on the screen right now contains one word, which is buy, online, 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 buy. Now, why this is happening? This is happening because I chose one of the regex from here and applied it in the Google Search Console, and that is helping me to filter out the queries on the basis of the regex that I chose. So you can see that I got 718 impressions from the queries that contain these words buy, online, online, buy. So, how I did that, why only these keywords are appearing up, and which regex I used. For that, you need to watch the video till the very end because I'm gonna tell you the 5 regex that I always used in Google Search Console to filter out the queries and to make informed decisions. And if you have not subscribed to the video, then do so. So now let's talk about how you can filter out the queries on the basis of regex. So if I just remove this filter and if I just come back, then you can see that like Google Search Console gives me the combined data where I get all the queries, right? But the problem is that most of the time I do not need the complete data. I need to filter it out. But I can't do it on the basis of the filters that Google Search Console provides, and that is why if you go into this section called add filter and if you go into the query, then you can see over here you can apply the custom regex. But how do you apply that? Because you need to know the expression to apply those regex, right? So for that I have mentioned down 5 regex that you can use. The first one is queries having informational intent. That means when you will apply this filter, you will be able to see all those queries which will be having the informational intent, right? The second one is queries with purchase intent. That means that now if you apply this regex, then all the queries will appear on your screen which will have the purchase intent where user wants to buy something. Third one is where it will filter it out on the basis of the brand name. So whenever your brand word comes inside your keyword or the query, all the list will appear over there. The fourth one is queries having comparison intent. Let's say people are searching something on internet and they are comparing those stuffs and then they land up on your website. That is how those keywords will land in the comparison intent. That means that like people are still searching about that comparison, so you can make more informed content on the basis of that. So this regex will help you to identify all those queries. Now the last one is where you can filter it out on the basis of the short tail queries or the long tail queries. That completely depends on you. So this query will help you to filter it out on the basis of the words that will be coming inside that particular query. The first query is queries having information intent. So if I just open it up, then you can see that this is the regex that you need to apply. So what you need to do, you just need to go ahead and copy this, and then you need to apply into the matches regex section. The moment you will apply it, now you will be able to see all the queries that contain this word that we just selected. And what are those words? Words are who, what, where, when, why, how. So why I applied this filter? This filter basically telling Google Search Console that whenever there's a query starting with these words, I just want the list of that. Now you can see what is the primary focus of the Anand activity book developed by NCERT for Bal Vatika. Similarly, how to buy old NCERT books online, where to buy NCERT books near me, what is history class 8. Now, all these keywords have one thing in common, that is the words that I've mentioned over here, plus all the queries are starting with these words only. That means that next time if you want to identify a particular query that is starting with a particular word, all you have to do is you just have to replace these words and apply it, and then all the queries will appear over here. So you can see that like all the informational keywords have contributed towards 9.18k impressions in the last 3 months, and I have got 13 clicks so far. So that means that with the information intent keywords, I am getting this much amount of traffic. Second one is queries with purchase intent. That means now I want to identify all those queries that have the purchase intent. So this is the regex that you have to use. So again, you just copy the regex and then you just go into this one, and then you just replace the older one and paste the newer one. Now you can see that like all the keywords which have these three words, which is buy, purchase or order, will appear over here. But the one thing that you have to notice down is that I didn't specify that these words has to be in the starting. I just I just told Google Search Console that like whenever query contain this word anywhere, maybe in between, maybe in starting or maybe at end, I just want the list of all those things. So you can see that like I specified buy, purchase, order. So you can see NCT books online purchase, so there is a word purchase. That is why this is appearing over here. NCT books buy online class 6, again buy word is there, right? So all the queries that contain these three words, if they contain these three words, only then the query will be appear over here. Now I can see that whenever user has came on my website by searching this word, right? Now that contributed towards 718 impressions on my website. That means that people are coming, and I have a good amount of keywords that are specifying the transactional intent. That means the purchase intent. The third one is queries having brand name. Now I want to specify. I want to have a list of all those keywords which contains my brand name. So which one I have to use? So for that, all you have to do is you just have to specify this. You just have to copy this regex, and then you have to go into the custom regex part and then replace the older one with the newer one. And now you can see that currently it does not specify the brand name. So for that, what you have to do, you just have to replace your word with your brand name. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just quickly gonna replace it with my brand name, which is Study Up India. And now you can see that I have got 1.47k impressions and 1.24k clicks. That means that I have a very high CTR, right? So all of these words are contributing towards this because there is only one keyword. And now if I'm just gonna give some space between my brand keywords, let's see. Now you can see that I have got like different set of keywords as well. So this is how you can specify your brand keywords, and you will be able to see how people are searching about your brand keyword to reach your website. The fourth one is queries having comparison intent. Now I want to specify that how people are comparing the stuff on internet and coming on my website. So this is how I'm gonna do it. So all you have to do is you just have to apply this regex, and then you can see that I've got 14.4k impressions, which is a very huge, guys, and 60 clicks. That means that people are comparing a lot to come on my website, and these are things that they have compared: NCRT, EVS, class 3 book PDF, class 3 EVS. Now this is not a comparison keyword, but since I've mentioned versus VS and it contains VS, that is what it is comparing over here. So sometimes your query does not match with the regex that you are trying to find it out, so that's fine. But I have a lot of bigger list, so I can go ahead and like, let's say let me just filter it on the basis of 500, and now I can just go ahead and like check it out. Yeah, Meesho versus Flipkart, best NCT books for UPSC. So this is how the people are searching and coming on my website, right? Best book for class 9 science. So now what you can do, when you know that how people are searching and what keywords they are searching, now on the basis of those keywords you can make a dedicated product page or a blog page, so that like you drive more traffic toward these keywords, because this keyword has potential now. So that is how you can identify all the keyword which is a comparison intent. The last one is one of my favorite one, where I identify keywords on the basis of the long tail and the short tail queries. So all you have to do is you just have to copy this query again, and then you have to go into the custom regex section, and then you just have to paste it. But over here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna replace it with the 3, and then I'm gonna 10. Why I'm doing it, the reason is that now I'm gonna tell Google Search Console that that the minimum length of the keyword should be 3 words and the maximum length should be 10 words. So I want all the list of the keywords which ranges between 3 words and 10 words. So I can see that there is nothing like that. So again, let's just change it to, let's say, 1,3, and this is still not working. I think there is some problem with the Okay, I'm not sure why it is not working, but earlier it was working for me and I use it very frequently. So I need to check it out, but that's fine. I hope you got an idea how this things Regex works, right? So now, all you have to do is you just have to use these regex in your Google Search Console, and then you have to filter it down because this regex will tell you that how you can go ahead. So I'm just opening this, and you can also find it out all these regex under the description of this video. And if you want more regex, because I have a list of 50 plus regex that I use on the not on a daily basis but on a monthly basis, which helps me identify and plan my SEO strategy. So if you want all those things, you can join my WhatsApp community and you can ask me there. So I can help you in identifying the dedicated regex for your brand as well.